What is up, everybody? It is Alpha here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different on the channel. So as you can tell, we're not sitting at the desk, it's over here, and we're going to be leaving the gaming room and going out and looking at a different subject. You probably looked at the title, so you know what's happening, but we are going to introduce the new thing I'm bringing to the channel. It's something I've wanted to do for many years, and I finally got the position to be able to do it, and I'm really excited to start this journey. Now, I recorded this video a few weeks ago when I got the car. It's been a lot of stuff going on between drills, work, breaking my wrist. So I've had the car for some time, or about two weeks now. And I recorded the first video the next day after I got it. And I'll be danged if my GoPro, I have the media mod on it, and I set it to stereo, and the whole audio had like a high pitch frequency throughout the entire video. So we had to redo it today. I finally got my Rode mic, as you can tell. Ooh, kind of dropped the camera a little bit. Rode mic in, and we're going to be using that from now on. I got the Lavner, the wired mic that goes up here to attach to this coming, so it's not so yanking my shirt down. But we're going to go outside, we're going to look at it, we're going to talk about the prices and everything. So today we're just going to go over the stock vehicle, not the stuff I've changed on it. We're going to do that like a separate video so I can kind of explain more in depth of what it is, where I got it, stuff like that. But you'll be able to see it today. So you'll see what it's on today, but I'm just going to go over the stock stuff and how much the car was, stuff like that. Sorry, I had to cut right there. I had like a sneeze. So anyway, stick around. We're going to go outside and take a look at it, and I'll see you guys out there. All right, what is up, guys? We are outside, and we are here. I know it might be a little windy. So we are outside with the Scat Pack. We're going to get some footage of it in just a second. There's people over here like taking pictures, and like it's kind of awkward. But as long as they leave me the fuck alone, I'll leave them alone. So anyway, we got, let me make sure I get a good shot of this baby. So we got the Scat Pack Widebody, F8 green. I'm going to do a little bit of try to close in on some things. So that's how much it sticks out, dude. It sticks out a lot. It's freaking nice. So in 23, the wheels come standard on the black, with the black wheels. So last year, I built a 22 on accident, and it was going to cost me like $2,000 to get black wheels. So this one comes stock with the black wheels. So that was a nice feature. I've already, as you can see, added 10, but we'll get to that later. So you get the 305s, Pirellis, those nice SRT Brembo brakes. Obviously the enhanced suspension, stuff like that. We'll get the back right here. We'll go over the additions in a later time. You can see I changed a few things, but we'll go over that in the next video, like I said. But I'm just going to add some pictures too, because alright guys, so I kind of missed something on the video when I was walking around the car, and it's the one thing that makes the 23 a 23 for real, and that's going to be your 2023 plaque. Now obviously I skip a lot of this stuff because most people know the things about these cars if you're looking into them. Oops. And that is it is a 6.4 liter V8 Hemi with 392 cubic inches. Uh-oh. You heard that? That is car lock. That is car lock going off already. But yeah, I just wanted to go over that real quick and add that into the video in case I forgot it. And you got the functional hood scoop, which is pretty nice. It blows cold air, so the faster you go, the faster it blows air into that big old V8. And the V8 is so big that the battery is actually in the trunk. So there's no room for the battery up front. They had to put it in the trunk. So that's how big the V8 is. I got like one hand with my hand being broke, as you can see. So it's kind of difficult to do a lot of stuff for real. So we're going to jump in here and get to the inside, because this is the meat and potatoes. This is where I added a lot of shit. All right, guys, I am back in the office. So I had an issue with the camera. For some reason, going through the sticker, it just cut off randomly. So when I jumped in the car, I jumped to the sticker, and I was like halfway, almost done. I was literally actually on the last 2 items of the sticker, and it just cut off. And I couldn't find the video and I don't know what happened. I guess it just stopped recording or whatever happened. So versus having y'all watch most of that and then jump here, I'm just going to get right here and go through the sticker with y'all, because I know most people are curious, how much does it cost? Like, what all did you get? Stuff like that. So I'm trying to hold it up for y'all. My hand's a little jacked up. So I'm going to hold it right there so you can get a still shot. Poof. All right, perfect. So as you can see, the base price, what I'm going to try to do too, is kind of go over it and kind of show it back and forth a little bit. So as you saw, the base price is $48,745. That is going to be your slim bodies, because the Charger starts off as a slim body. Then you add the wide body is actually a package. So it shows you all the standard equipment. You know, I'll let y'all see that real quick. Boom. If you want to pause it and look at all the standard, then you have the optional F8 green, $95 for that paint color. When I actually picked it up, I ordered F8 green because I wanted a color that wasn't like common. But they told me, like, yeah, that's one of our most sold colors. And I've only personally seen like 4 or 5 F8 green Chargers, period. And one of them was a Challenger, actually. I actually did see a slim body Scat pack in F8 green, which was actually insane to me. Like, I hadn't seen it. So that was pretty cool to see another F8 green Scat pack. The wide body kit is $5,995. Boom, as you can kind of see that. So as you can probably read it already, but you know, you get the wide body package, you get the all-speed traction control, the 6-piston Brembo brakes on the front, the performance shift indicator, body color, fender flares, you know, poking it out though. I think it's 3 inches on each side. The flat bottom steering wheel, which is pretty nice. The wide body competition suspension, the active or adaptive damping suspension. My English is leaving me today. The 305 Pirellis all the way around, the 20-inch wheels, the gloss, the black gloss. Like I said in the video, last year they were like chrome or granite. I can't remember what color they called it, but you had to pay $2,000 for black wheels. It came standard this year, which is really nice. I got the Plus Group. It's on the bottom, $2,985, and it comes with all the stuff on the second column right there. Oof, over there, my broke cam. This is where you get the Napa Alcantara seats, the nice seats. A lot of people, some people don't get it. They like just the basic car. They like, I just want a Scat pack. I don't really have much interest in all this extra money for extra stuff, which I understand, you know, because, you know, $3,000 for some of these things. People may not care about them, but I definitely, if I was like, if I'm going to spend this much money, I'm getting it. So that comes with the nice Alcantara Napa leather seats. They're ventilated, so they're not heated. They're heated and cooled, which is, I love the cooled seats. Oh, the cooled seats feel good. The blind spot indicator. You get your premium stitch on the dash panel, power front and driver seats, 2-way lumbar, LED lights, blah, blah, blah. Memory for radio, driver seat, and exterior mirror. So that way, if you set it up, it has the memory seats, which is pretty handy if you ever let somebody else drive it and you don't want to mess with it. It actually has, I think it's 2 driver setup. The power tilt and telescope steering column. So that the steering wheel itself is like a little button. So it's powered. And when that comes, there's like a thing called, I think it's called easy in and out. So when you turn the car off, it automatically lifts the steering wheel to the full thing and puts the seat back. So it gives you all that room to get in and out. And then when you get in and I start the car, it automatically goes, I think, to the last setting. I only have it set to 1. I believe it's the last one you had it set to, and it'll automatically adjust your seat and the steering wheel back, so like you don't have to change anything. It's really, really nice. Hopefully, it don't burn the motors out on those things. Blind spot, cross path, lock and lug nuts. Definitely need lock and lug nuts because just in case I don't want somebody stealing my stuff. The interior appearance group. I bought it because it said, you know, what is the words it uses? Trunk mat with logo and premium floor mats with logo, and then the bright door seals. So the door seals are nice as the Charger, so it's not just the paint, it says Charger on it. When it said logo on the floor mats, I thought it was going to be the B logo to match the seats. No, it's Dodge logo. However, you know, floor mats, whatever. I don't really need all weather ones because I don't drive it in the rain or to go anywhere. It gets my feet dirty. I'm not getting my car dirty. It's my baby. Technology group is $895. Pull this back up so you can kind of take. See if y'all can't see that. Boom. All right, so the technology group, they get you the advanced brake assist, rain sensitive windshield wipers. Tend not to drive her in the rain. I don't think she's been in the rain once, so I haven't really seen those in play. Lane departure warning, automatic high beam headlamp control. That's pretty nice. Full speed forward collision warning plus, and adaptive cruise control with stop. So with the full speed forward collision warning plus, I don't know which part of it does it. So one challenge I actually ran into the other day. With my broke hand, it's hard to use the blinkers. I have to reach over and do the blinkers like that for a minute. And I was speeding up to go kind of in between cars. And I almost got rear-ended because I think you have to use your blinker to avoid it. I'm not 100%. That's my theory because I didn't use the blinker. It happened. So when I went to car here, and I went to go zoop. Well, I got kind of close to this car. So when I went behind it, my brakes like just kicked on. And I just went zoof. And the car behind me almost hit me. And I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, I thought the engine blew up or something. And it turned out it was like that forward collision stuff. So I think you have to use your blinker to not make it slam on the brakes. I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully that's it, because it's just got to be kind of wild if you do that somewhere. And I mean, eventually that's going to lead to a rear end collision. The Harman Kardon audio group was $17.95. And this one was something that people say, I've heard, get it, don't get it, whatever. Some people say it's cheaper to get it later. For me, from what I watched the video, the guys, that's what he thought, and he went to get it, done professionally somewhere. And they were like, hey, to do that kind of quality, you have to take body panels off to, wire it up correctly to do it the right way. And it costs you like $2,000+ to do all that labor. And so it's cheaper to get it from the factory, from what I heard, because they're putting the car together already. So it's no extra labor too much versus like pulling it off, putting it back on. And I was going to get, a sub put in the back. I was like, I'll get the little subs. I don't need them with this thing. Now, does it like just absolutely blow your ears out? No. But for me, it has way more than enough bass. Like, I run the maximum volume is like 25. I usually run at 20 to 25, which is like not even, I think maybe a little bit over halfway. And if you get a bass heavy song, you'll get the bass. Trust me, you'll get the bass. It was pretty nice. So I got to avoid getting the sub and all the extra work done. Sunroof was $12.95. Destination charge was $15.95. With total MSRP coming out to $63,875. As you may have known, there's a lot of markups going around right now. They want to mark these things up. I've seen as little as 5, and I've seen as high as 25, I believe, in my area, or 20. And I was like, dude, I'm not paying all this extra money, because the issue with the markups is the banks will not, they usually will not finance that extra. Like, no, the car is worth, I just beat the shit out of the mic, I'm trying to work with you, $63,875. That's what this says. That's what your car is worth. I'm not loaning you out, $75,000 on a $64,000 car. So if you bought a car, say it was 64 even, just to make it simple, and they're like, we'll sell it to you for 70, you got to get $6,000 to cover the difference, just right there. And when you do that, that doesn't even count as a down payment. You're just paying the difference between the actual value of the vehicle and the cost that they're selling it to you, which means when you get a loan, you're loaning out the full cost of the vehicle, no down payment, and you still came out $6,000. Like, that is insane. I've seen people with the new Demons, the dealership I got this one from, they got $75,000 over sticker, which means they had to put down $75,000, and they still had to either finance the full price of the vehicle or pay extra to get even a bigger down payment. So I got mine for no markup. I paid the sticker price you just saw, $63,875. That was the price I signed for. And it's custom ordered, stuff like that. You get the other side. Especially built, has my name on it, stuff like that. So it's kind of neat. That's the one thing I, like about the sticker is having my name, so I know, it was built for me. Now, speaking of that, on the name thing, with people are like, hey, I don't, custom built cars and stuff, and they're like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford to get one, blah, 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 blah. These are a cool thing to look out for. I didn't realize this, or I guess I didn't think about it until somebody mentioned it. So some people will order these cars and fully expect time, like 4 months before they get the car. I've seen somebody order one, I've heard of them, ordered the car within like 6 weeks. It was at the dealership. Mine took about, I think, right at 3 months for it from order date to delivery. But I was not banking on that. Luckily, I had all my money saved up like a month prior. I had the majority and I was just stacking on top. But if you ever go to a dealership and you see a nice car and it has specially built for somebody, that means they pretty much ordered the car, and then when it came in, they either went a different route, they couldn't afford it, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Just kind of a neat thing to think about. But yeah, I wanted to go over the sticker price and go through it the right way, not just have it jumping around a lot. But, you know, that's pretty much it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. And I'm gonna go ahead and just say, you know, this is obviously my first video doing this type of content, like car content, in-person stuff. And so I know it's probably a little like, right now. I promise I'm working on it. You know, leave your feedback like, hey, you missed this. You didn't even mention this, or you kind of went, you know, I would change this or that. I completely take criticism. I'm trying to make it better for you guys. So don't feel like you can't say nothing to help me improve. I really do look forward to the improvements, and I look for it from y'all, because the video is for y'all. It's not for me, because hell, I got the car. I don't need a video on it. This is to give y'all information, to give y'all entertainment. So I want to make it as entertaining and as valuable to watch as I can for y'all. So please leave the information for me. If you did like it, you know, if you wouldn't mind giving me a like, and hopefully you'll hopefully you'll take a look at the next video. We're going to go over what I added to the car. And I know I did a little jumping around in that one too, but I hope you guys will check that one out, and maybe you'll enjoy that one as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.